Hello my nostalgic friends, here I'm with the first autofocus camera ever. Maybe not the first, but actually the first of Pentax. As you can see, I have here the Pentax MEF with the autofocus lens, which is 35-70 2.8. Look at that, look how big is this lens. And on the bottom we have got the battery pack which is on the lens. This camera is from 1981. It's 45 years old camera, and this is one of the first autofocus cameras ever made. The basic camera is like the Pentax ME Super. As you can see, it's really similar, but we have got some additions to use autofocus with this lens. It's really rare camera. I don't see a lot of videos which are talking about this lens, about how works such a strange thing. Unfortunately, my lens doesn't work in autofocus because the motor inside it's broken. Okay, I can only use in manual, but I show you how to use if you want to use some kind of lens on this camera. It's a really curious thing is that we have got the focusing motor inside the lens and not in the camera. We have got the battery on the bottom, and in the first digital cameras we found, and also the first autofocus cameras like Minolta, we found the autofocus on the body, not on the lens. You know, we have got the small screwdriver which moves the lens, okay? But in today's days, most of lenses, if not all lenses, are the focusing motor is inside the lens. Okay, and it's the fun fact is the first editions of autofocus, the motor was in the lens. We come to the motor in body, and now we are also in the lens. Okay, this is a funny thing. Okay, in this video I want to show you how this camera works and which are the differences from the Pentax ME Super. Okay. Let's get started. And here we are. This is the Pentax MEF, and this is the huge lens, which is the 37-70 2.8. And look how big is this lens. It's a pleasure to me to show you this camera, because I think this is a piece of history. If today we have got some really nice lenses, autofocus lenses and so on, we have got to remember the people which try in the 80s to make these things. Okay, those things was necessary to arrive where we are today. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. Anyway, let's talk about the camera. The camera, it's a normal camera, normal Pentax MEF, ME Super. We have got the dial mode here, as you can see. We can put the camera in auto. Okay, we can put in B mode. We have got 125 of a second, which is the synchro flash, which is mechanical time, shutter speed. We have got the auto mode, which shoots at aperture priority, and the manual mode. In the manual mode, you have got to set the shutter speed using in manual focus. You have to use these two buttons here. Okay, pretty simple. We have got the shutter button, and it's really easy. We have got the lever here. This is the lever. Okay, as you can see, we have got the hot shoe, and we have got the difference of the ME Super. As you can see, is this dial here, which we can use to select between 2.8 and 3.5. This is for the autofocus. The lens which are faster than 2.8 we have got to put on 2.8, and the lens lower than 3.5 we have got to put on 3.5. Really easy. We can also set on off. Okay, we have got another switch here. I hope the camera helps me to show you the switch. This is the switch, as you can see. It's to have the sound or disable the sound. We have got the compensation dial, and we have got the ISO dial, which have to push out to select the ISO which is 12 to 1600. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, the lens is we have got the aperture ring here. It's not an SMCA. We can't use auto and program mode here. This is the zoom. I don't like the fact that the wide angle it's out and the telephoto it's in. I prefer the reverse, but anyway, this is the zoom. It's constantly 2.8 and at all focal length. And this is the, as you can see, the manual focusing ring, which is pretty nice. We have got also a scale of distance. Unfortunately, the minimum distance focusing is 1.2 meters, which is really far. With the wide angle, it's hard to photograph something close. Another funny thing is the on-off switch. As you can see, on the on it's red and off it's green. I don't know the opposite, but it's fine to have. We have got here the battery for AAA battery, and to use camera in autofocus you have got to set here your aperture, okay, 2.8 or 3.5. We have got to press half this button, and in automatically when you press here one of those two buttons on the top on the left, the camera will focus automatically for yourself. Pretty easy, okay? And then when you want, you can put in manually and use in manually. You can also override the autofocus, okay, with the manual focus. Nice, good boy. I want to show you something, okay, like this thing which also the ME Super has. When you charge the shutter, as you can see, orange dot. When you fire, the orange dot goes outside. Another difference is in the bottom. As you can see, it's a little bit higher, okay, than the more thickness than the ME Super, because we have got more electronics here on the bottom, but also we have got 4 batteries. Okay, I will show you 4 batteries here. We have got to press this button here and to do this magic thing. As you can see, oh my god, we have 4 batteries for LR44, 1.5 volts. And you can use this camera, your focusing abilities, with also normal lenses. This is a normal 50 f2 which I painted with my heart. You can use also the viewfinder, because in the viewfinder you have got 2 arrows, left and right, and 1 green in the middle. Okay, you can also use the focus peaking, let's call it like that, and tell you how to rotate the focusing ring, okay, on left, on the right, and this and it will become green when it's focused. Nice thing. You can use all lenses with this helper. nice trick. And this is the Pentax. I show you how it looks inside. As you can see, we have got the same wonderful Seiko shutter here, made by metal. Really good, really nice. And basically, it's a really simple camera to use. It's really fine. Shutter speed goes from 4 seconds to 1/2000 of a second, which is really good. In auto can go below under 11 seconds, which is nice. Good camera. Let me know in the comments if you like it. I really appreciate those kind of things because are part of history of the photography. And for me, I think it's really important. I can tell you this lens is really sharp, of course, at all focal lengths. It's really good quality glass. And that's it. We will see you in the next video. Bye bye.